Oh hello, this is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. Feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. And my friend Holly cooks every single day, and she told me that the most important thing about daily cooking is that you got to have a system that you can depend on, and a system that provides you with a lot of flexibility. And because of that reason, I strongly promote the fast cooking system, which stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, because it allows you to use the system to make home cooking spontaneous and intuitive. I think one of the most important aspects of a good system is its readiness. If you like chicken, if you have chicken always ready to be used for your cooking, then you are more likely to be cooked. In this case, because of the system, I have chicken prepped in advance. And with advanced prepping of chicken, I'm able to have chicken almost any time I want. I can thaw out a bag of chicken in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I am ready to cook. Another important and significant thing about a system is that you have a particular way to prepare the meal. For example, I would prep the chicken almost every time the same way, and I coat the chicken first with cornstarch. And this method is very simple, and it referred to as a dry rubbing or dry marinating. And then I always coat my chicken with my Walk with Tak basic seasoning mix to enhance the chicken because this seasoning mix contains umami molecules. It will make the chicken more flavorful. And consequently, that using this particular approach, it becomes a significant part of my system. Therefore, each time when I cook chicken, I would do it automatically. I don't even need to think about it. And then I coat the chicken with a slight touch of sugar. Again, the reason I do all of this because based on my past experience, it has worked well for me. And I use this as a template. Once you have a template well established, you can follow this template without having any second thought. And consequently, your template becomes something that you can perform automatically, because you can now able to anticipate and expect what the result of the dish is going to be like. Advanced prepping is another important aspect of a template. In this case, advanced prepping, for me, I have some sugar snap pea, and I have this for about the last week or so, and they were in excellent condition. So when I open up the refrigerator, I immediately able to pick what I want to cook with. And I'm going to cook it with some other ingredients well, first with some carrot. Again, through advanced prepping, I have all these ingredients available to me right at my fingertip. And then last but not the least, again, because this template, I have always used onions in the first step of the stir-frying process for cooking the chicken. So when you have advanced prepping, you have all these ingredients available to you. It makes your home cooking far more streamlined, as well as intuitive. And when you have a good cooking system, you don't need recipe anymore because each step becomes automatic. You know the reason why you perform the steps. Like for example, in this particular case, you know how to season the wok, use the spot seasoning method each time before you start to cook. The end result is that it takes away a lot of decisions. You can avoid what is usually known as decision fatigue, because so many things you can do automatically, and by having this system, you can apply it to many different dishes. And this makes home cooking far more spontaneous and intuitive as if you would follow a recipe. And because of this reason, a template-based cooking plays such an important role in the fast cooking system. A seasoned wok is almost automatic. You heat up oil for about 15 seconds to have the wok to create a non-stick cooked surface, and then you lay the chicken out on the surface of the wok when the oil is at its highest temperature. And the purpose of this is that allow you to sear the chicken. But this only requires a few seconds because the oil is very hot, so the chicken can be seared rapidly. But at the same time, you want to avoid splattering, and this is the reason that you want to immediately add some onion to the wok. The onion will reduce the temperature of the cooking oil, and this will cause the oil splattering, if there's any, to stop immediately. At the same time, you can now turn down the heat. Now, heat management is essential. As you notice that the surface of the chicken starts to get brown, and they actually cause not just browning but also caramelization of the sugar as well as some charring due to the presence of the basic seasoning mix. And all of this can be performed in an automatic way to create the type of flavor on the surface of the chicken. All of these steps are part of the basic template. I add the carrot at this point of time because I want to cook the carrot to the desired texture that I want. Now the carrot is come from advanced prepping, and advanced prepping is designed to achieve the result that I want. So consequently, the carrots are sliced in very thin pieces, and the end result is that it allows the carrot to be cooked very rapidly. It takes only a matter of seconds, and this is what makes this dish so fast to cook. And sugar snap pea actually tastes the best when it's only very lightly cooked. And with this approach and with this cooking system, it allows you to make adjustment to each one of the individual ingredients by adding them according to the time you want to cook them. And this method is known as sequential stir-frying. This method allows you to have many points of control in creating a texture of different ingredients so that all the ingredients can be cooked to the precise and optimum texture that you want. The sugar snap pea is practically done in a matter of seconds, as you notice right here. And now at this point, I actually shut off the heat and ready to season the dish first with some oyster sauce, which is my foundational sauce for seasoning most dishes, and this is followed by some hoisin sauce. The ratio between these two sauces can vary accordingly, depending on how you want your dish to be. And to be able to deposit your sauces precisely, I transfer all of them into squeeze bottles, which is a tremendous advantage that will allow you to be not only more precise, but more spontaneous each time when you make adjustment to the flavor of the dish. This dish is the foundation of many of other dishes that I use to cook chicken with vegetables, because the method of cooking the chicken is essentially the same as all the other dishes. The only difference is changing the vegetables. By making substitution of the vegetables, I can create diversity in this dish, and with the result that is interesting as well as refreshing. Holly told me that this is a template that she used constantly. In fact, she used this template about 4 or 5 times a week. The reason is that because she loves chicken. And particularly, her children really enjoy the way how this chicken is being cooked. They love the flavor of the dish. But each time when you change the vegetables, it gives a unique presentation to the dish. You do not find the dish to be the same, and therefore they are interesting. They are not boring. Each vegetable brings their own unique characteristic to the dish. And the end result is that it creates a much greater incentive as well as desire to eat more vegetables. It's almost the point you want to try different vegetables because they are looking forward to see how they affect the outcome of the dish. Holly told me that before she adopted the fast cooking system, she found that home cooking to be a drudgery. Each night she walked in the kitchen, she have a difficult time to decide what she wants to cook because she have a set of distinct recipes. And each of the recipes represent a almost unchangeable nature of the dish. And the end result is that she seems like be eating the same thing over and over again. And that leads to a lot of headache, particularly what she call decision fatigue. She have to spend a lot of time just to think about what she wants to cook. With this dish, she can provide different presentations. For example, in this particular case, she added sesame seeds as well as scallions to enhance both the flavor as well as the appearance of the dish. So using the fast cooking system with flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, there are almost infinite possibilities based on a basic template. And by understanding the template of how the template can be modified and adjusted, the consequences is that there are many different dishes can be created. And it is important to keep in mind that advanced prepping plays a critical role. With advanced prepping, you can have many different types of protein available to you. And with advanced prepping, you also can have many different types of vegetables. And the consequence is that the combination of these different vegetables and with different proteins, as well as by substituting the carbohydrates, for example, rice with noodles or with wrap, you have almost infinite possibilities. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. It will help you to make home cooking fun, effective, practical, as well as creative. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.